I hate video games. Wait, no, that's not right. I hate video game developers. No, that's not it either. I hate consoles? Well, PC Master Race, of course, but that's not it either. I hate video game communities. That's probably as close as I'm gonna get. I've gotta hate something, right? In a changing video game world full of disappointments, DRM, and downloadable content, it's hard to pinpoint the blame. I remember my young days full of childlike wonder, playing Crash Bandicoot and being amazed at everything it was, especially the Fruit Bazooka. Today, I find it harder and harder to get excited because I've come to expect everything to not live up to the hype. What changed that? Spore changed that. Diablo 3 changed that. And now, SimCity changed that. A world full of promise and endless possibilities seems a galaxy away, even though it was so close mere years ago. Developers seem to be selling themselves short. Video games could attain the highest peaks of even the youngest person's imagination. But what's happening? I've never been more underwhelmed than I was at the PlayStation 4 announcement. A bunch of old, tired games buffed up and shiny with new and exciting concepts. Wow, a big world. Amazing. Never heard of that before. Whoa, look at all those light shafts. Please, give it a rest and come up with something original. But even if someone releases a truly revolutionary game, or even just something that's fun to waste a few days' time on, you have to deal with all the nasty bits hiding in it. I'm talking about DRM, online passes, and on-disc DLC. I've complained about all of these things before, and I can't possibly go into it again. I also can't really blame developers for sometimes wanting to put these things in, except for on-disc DLC. That is unforgivable and should never have been created. They're trying to protect their investment. You get a lock on your door so no one steals your TV. You get a car alarm so no one steals your world record collection of pennies and stale French fries. But their method of protecting their investment leaves something to be desired. It's such a knee-jerk reaction, which in the end hurts them more than it helps them. When Ubisoft releases a game loaded full of every type of DRM imaginable, it's almost an achievement to pirate it and play for free, just to stick it to them. But why do they do this? Why is it necessary in the first place? Remember the days of shareware and lending your games to friends? Those days are pretty much over. You can't even LAN games like Diablo 3 or StarCraft anymore. Why are they killing the root of gaming, playing it with your friends? The developers are quick to blame us, their customers. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Developer. I didn't mean to do it. Can I please play your product offline now? Please. And now there's a new problem. A generation of gamers that don't know any different, that are naive to how bad things really are, which makes the people that do remember the old days bitter. I'm one of those bitter ones, if you can't already tell. I frequent many video game communities, and they all vary just as much as the games on your hard drive. This brings me to my original point. I am not very fond of any of these people. I scroll down to the comments on Kotaku and I just get angry. These people like a game I don't like? They think the Ouya is going to be a revolutionary product? Blasphemers! The nerve of them! But the community I frequent most has got to be the video game board on 4chan. This has to be the largest collection of bitter video game players in the world, and while I hate the vast majority of them, I see eye to eye with them at the same time. The reason there's so many off-topic threads is because there's nothing good to talk about. Threads about BioShock Infinite being a great game are instantly shut down, and threads about Tomb Raider become very odd, disturbing threads concerning topics a little too R-rated to discuss here. It's a community full of angry gamers that are sick and tired of being disappointed, that they've almost given up. The majority of the time, the only threads worth reading are about old games released over 5 years ago. Video gaming has become like rock music. Fans of the classics, Mario, Sonic, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis can't believe how these darn kids can stand this crap today, and cling to the oldies like a guy putting his favorite Rolling Stones record on the turntable and turning up the volume. And frankly, I'm one of them. I relate to them. One of the most dynamic and interesting parts about video games is the people that play them. Because there's so many degrees of fans, and they all have their own spots they flock to on the internet. I want to look at as many as I can, and I want to find out what makes them tick. Next time, I'll provide an even more in-depth look at the community I know best, the B-Board on 4chan. For Game On, I'm Tom Ross.
Game On. Don't worry, we have all the codes.
111, 1111. Damn. 111, 1112. Damn. 111, 1113.
You're listening to Game On GameNTrain.com.
Oh yes, 8675309. That's it. No wait, that's not it. Damn you, Tommy Two-Tone!